Goodnight Gorilla by Peggy Rathman. Um, Peggy Rathman is a pretty well-known author. She's illustrated 7 books, as well as written 6 of the 7 books that she's um, illustrated. This book, Goodnight Gorilla, is a pretty well-known book since 2010, I believe. But I'll get to all of the awards here in a second. But Peggy Rathman, just a quick overview on her. She used to study actually gorillas, hence why she kind of made a book over a gorilla and kind of like how it manipulated the officer and how it got out and whatnot, in a humor way. So kind of like her way of studying and like making it into a book that she thought would be a good clarification of. So, but also she studied on commercial illustrations for children's books. So, I mean, if you looked through the book, you'd find great illustrations, which, I'll get to in a second. So, let's see. So, before I get too far ahead, so this book, Goodnight Gorilla, has won a few awards by Peggy Rathman. ALA Notable Children's Book for 1994, the Bulletin Blue Ribbon, Horn Book Fanfare, Parent Magazine, the Best Children's Book of 1994 as well, and then New York Library of 1994, Children's Book of 100 Titles. So, I mean, this book has won many awards, which makes it another, when you win a lot of awards, it's more likely it's a great book, especially for children, if you want, if you want them to get into it. So, also about this book, pretty much where I would label this book after reading chapter 3 is it would be an it'd be an early childhood book. For it's fairly simple. Really, the only words are like "good night, gorilla," and then pretty much "good night," and then talking to the other animals. So I mean, it's also in the category of being predictable as well. So I mean, nothing bad. It's more for like younger readers, but it's a good bedtime story as well. So great read. As well as if we were to get into the principle of designs later on throughout the book, you can just see on this page alone that they have different line structures. They have squares in the tiles. They have like circles in the backgrounds. So it just kind of displays different shapes. You can tell by the different colors throughout the bricks. And also what you can tell is like the different tones. So this page, it's kind of hard to see, but it's got like a lighter tone right here, and then over here it kind of gets to a darker section and gives you a different tone. And then even this page alone has different lighting from each page. It seems like see how it gets darker to lighter. I don't know, just a little bit to me. So the lighting definitely is a big difference as well. So I mean, after reading this book, going through it, and then evaluating everything that we were supposed to do, it is a good read. Like I said, it's for early childhood. It's fairly simple. It's something you can read to your students, more likely, kindergarten, first, probably no later than second. But this is a great book, and I do suggest you read it to a younger crowd. So, thank you.